I'm sure all of us know what hiccups are because especially of that hic sound. So usually they are repeated spasms of the diaphragm, okay, that produces a hic sound, and usually this is produced when the vocal cords are closing. When we look at the breathing system, we have the nasal cavity where the air gets in and out, and it goes into the trachea, branches into the bronchi, which goes into the lungs. Now there is this muscle below here, okay, this is what we are calling the diaphragm. This is what we are calling the diaphragm, and we say usually that it's a muscle that is under the rib cage that separates your chest from the stomach area, and usually it will move up and down when you breathe in and out. So in normal breathing, for example, if you're breathing out here, you can see breathing out, the diaphragm is going to be pulled upwards because your lungs are expressing air out. Now, when hiccups occur, usually your diaphragm has pulled down between breaths. So it pulls down involuntarily, okay? And that makes you to suck in air. And the epiglottis therefore then shuts and makes a hiccup or a hic sound. And usually this process happens so quickly and usually will return to normal in a couple of hours without any form of treatment. But what actually causes hiccups? It is not very clear why people do get hiccups, but mild ones could be, for example, if you eat too much too quickly, if, for example, you're taking, carbonated beverages and alcohol, if you are under certain medications such as those of anxiety, benzodiazepines, if you take very hot or very cold drink, if you overstretch your neck, probably during exercise, if for example you're also going through chemotherapy, you can have hiccups. If you're having anxiety or stress, form of fear, excitement, and so on. If you have undergone any surgery and therefore been anesthetized for it, that can also cause hiccups. And finally, if you inhale any toxic fumes. So these are some of the causes of hiccups. But we do have what we call chronic hiccups. So if your hiccups last for a few days, we call them persistent. If they go to months, we call them long lasting or intractable. And these long lasting are rare, but they could indicate medical problems such as cancer and tumors, stroke, GIT or stomach disorders, pneumonia, pleurisy of the diaphragm, if you have pancreatitis or bladder irritation, if you have bowel diseases, if you have, liver cancer or hepatitis, if you are recovering from surgery, and if you have what you call uremia. So these are some of the serious conditions that could be underlying long-lasting form of hiccups. So hiccups can actually go lethal and they can indicate an underlying medical problem. So how do you treat them? We have said that mainly most of these will just go away, but you can try by holding your breath for a few seconds. You breathe into a paper bag. If you drink water quickly, you can take some lemon juice, and you can also swallow sugar, dry pieces of bread or crushed ice. So these are going to be remedies, home-based remedies that can help you overcome hiccups. Now, if you have chronic or long-lasting or persistent hiccups, then you can also be given medications such as gabapentin, baclofen, or chlorpromazine. But these are now when you have gone and sought for medical attention because your hiccups have, they have defied the normal home remedies. Now, the greatest concern actually is usually not in adults but infants. If you have a newborn, how do you stop hiccups in newborn? You know that they can be annoying, they can be, distracting, they can be extremely uncomfortable, especially for infants. So in case it happens for infants, keep breastfeeding as often as possible. The fluid is going to be very helpful. Also ensure that your infant is kept very warm. And then you can burp, especially during breastfeeding. After breastfeeding, maybe you've given them some water, burp the infant. Then you can distract the infant. This, hiccups can be annoying, so just to keep the mood off the annoyance of the hiccups, you can distract them through play. Give them some things to do, some activities, and that way the hiccups will just go away. And then if it is too much, then there is what we call gripe water that can be bought from our chemist. Or if your child is over 6 months, then give them some water. Now, in case of anything for children, if you find that the hiccups are too much, kindly seek pediatrician help.